it play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming'S Banter Batrep.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome Wargamers to another Banter Batrep. Here we got Daniel. It's going to be 1,500 points of Blood Angels versus Orks. I'm Blood Angels today, as you can see, and Slugga Choppa means you are Orks. That is his army. We're going to be battling on the fictitious planet of TTS Prime, and we are doing a bit of a narrative. Now today, the second company of Blood Angels, led by Captain Raphael, he is doing his initiation rite to his Marines, which is called the Blooding, because they are the blooded. And the Blooding is a rite in which he forces his Marines to feel the red thirst, so much so that instead of suppressing it, they unleash it, and he unleashes them on enemies of the Imperium. And there's just a bunch of Orks who just happen to be stealing Promethium on this planet of TTS Prime. So what a perfect situation for him to do that. It's going to be fantastic, and can't wait. It's a custom mission we've made up before this, so let's take a look at the armies. Here you're looking at 1,500 points of Blood Angels. It is a Bale Strike Force detachment. Warlord in my army is Captain Donatos Raphael. Now he is a named character for this mission only. He isn't actually a special miniature, but for this particular mission, I'm bringing him in. He's equipped with a plasma pistol and a power sword, and I've upgraded him to have artificer armor. He will be attached to a 9-man tactical marine unit. These will act as the squad Mordius, which is one of 6 tactical marine squads that he fields in his company. And they will be proxying for them, of course, because they're not painted with the appropriate iconography, but that's okay. And this 9-man unit, there is a heavy flamer, and on the sergeant in the unit, there is a power sword and a hand flamer. They will be riding in a Rhino upgraded with a dozer blade. Second unit of tactical marines will be Squad Angelon. This 10-man unit is equipped with a flamer, heavy flamer, and on the sergeant, there is a hand flamer and a power sword as well. They will be arriving via Deep Strike in a drop pod upgraded with Death Storm missile launcher. For elites, I got 2 Furioso Dreadnoughts. On the one on the left, you see a frag cannon, and he's got a heavy flamer. On the one on the right, you see 2 Power Fists and a Melta. They both will be in drop pods, both equipped with Death Storm missile launchers. 2 fast attack choices, Assault Marines. We have 2 Meltas in each squad. The one on the left, you see a Power Fist and an Inferno pistol. And in the front, you see 2 Devastator squads. Squad on the left will represent Squad Raphan, the 5 Devastators there. They are equipped with plasma cannons, and the squad on the right will represent Squad Karos. There are 4 missile launchers in that squad. This 1,500 points of Bale Strike Force Blood Angel 2nd Company is built narratively. I've built it according to what is written in Angel's Blade, because I wanted to keep close to the narrative. Captain Raphael, the Master of the Watch, he leads the 2nd Company, and there are, in the full company, there is a command squad, and there are 6 tactical marine squads, 2 assault squads, 2 devastator squads, and 3 dreadnoughts. One's a Furioso, one's a dreadnought, and one is a librarian dreadnought. So because of this, I'm actually going to make a slight change. I'm going to make the 1 dreadnought on the right, I'll make him just a regular dreadnought, not a Furioso dreadnought, because I want to stay close to the narrative. So instead of being equipped with 2 Power Fists, he's got 1 Power Fist and a multi-Melta. And that is my 1,500 points of Blood Angels.
This is 1,500 points of the Ork Great Wog Band. For my HQ, I have an Ork War Boss with Edwapa's Kill Choppa and the Super Cyborg. He's in a squad with 3 knobs. 1 has a power claw, 2 have big choppas. This is Warboss Sticky Fingers. He wants to steal oil from this planet to make the biggest explosion the Orks on this planet has ever seen, planet-wide, hopefully. This is a big mech with a shock attack gun. He is by himself. We have 2 mech guns for an auxiliary choice powered by small grots. They are both custom mega cannons with ammo runs. We have 3 squads of 20 boys, part of the Goth Kill Mob formation that this is made up of. The one on the far right has 2 rocket launches One of them is proxied for a guy with 2 grenades, and they have a boss snob who's just regular with a shooter, and the rest of the boys in the squad have shooters, and there is a mech accompanying them. The middle squad is 20 boys, slugger chopper. The knob has a power claw and a boss pull, and then the one on the far left is the same as the one on the right. They have shooters. Knob has shooters, and the 2 specialists have big shooters, and they have a mech attached to them. And then, to round out the Goth kill mob, we have 3 killer cans. All 3 of them have rocket launchers, 2 def dreads with 3 power claws and 1 scorcher each, and then 1 Gorkanaut with extra armor. And that's 1,500 points of the Orc Grey Wogband detachment, having a Goth kill mob and an auxiliary choice.
Captain Donatos Aphael, a charismatic hero and dynamic leader. Second Company Captain Aphael is venerated in statuary, stained glass, and illuminated script across countless Imperial star systems. He is a shining example of all that the Adeptus Astartes stand for, a shield to the Emperor's servants and a deadly blade to his foes. The captain demands no less from the battle brothers of his company, driving them hard to excel in every area. This exhaustive regime includes the perpetuating of an ancient and little spoken of tradition of the Second Company, the blooding. During this rite of initiation, each battle brother allows the red thirst to take them fully, venting the resultant savage fury upon a hapless enemy of the Imperium. They then gain mastery over their own fury by sheer force of will, learning to subdue their inner beast by looking it square in its bloodshot eyes. Here on the planet of TTS Prime, Sticky Fingers and his horde of boys with their mechs, that's what I'll call them. They're here to steal some Promethium. But I think that Captain Aphael, he's not going to let that happen. No, he sees that happening. He's going to unleash his brethren, initiate them so that they can overcome the Red Thirst, and they're going to kill enemies of the Imperium all at the same time. Now with this, we have a duality in our objectives. We have different objectives. My objectives is kill points. So Blood Angels are going to get kill points for killing orcs. Your objectives are objective markers. There are 6 on the table, one of which will be worth D3 because it'll be on top of this platform. Right there, at the end of the game, should you be holding it, D3 objective points. Every other objective on the table is worth 1 victory point, with the exception of Sticky Fingers' truck, which is carrying a lot of Promethium, therefore it's worth D6 victory points at the end of the game, should you be holding it. Now there's a catch to this objective. It's not actually activated until you end your movement within 3 inches of it. So should you do that, become activated, it'll be an objective in the game, and you'll get D6 at the end should you be holding it. Just like to give a shout out to Terrainify, that is the company that provided these rocky hills. They look fantastic, thank you very much. Taking a look at the deployment, I won for deployment, decided to deploy first. We're doing Hammer and Anvil. We have Aphael and his squad of tactical marines. Inside this rhino, down there next to that objective. And we have Devastator squad with plasma cannons, and then the second Devastator squad with missile launchers. There is an objective right now, and here's this unactivated objective, Sticky Fingers truck. There is another objective back here that could possibly be held. Looking at Daniel's counter deployment, we have this objective marker. Every barrel there that you see is an objective marker on the table. They're currently holding that right now. We've got some pretty sweet Grot artillery that's on this rickety bridge. Shock attack gun. We have a Gorkanaut with your war boss inside.
And 3 knobs.
Sticky Fingers inside there. We got another objective back here. Nothing is currently holding it. And I think that's because you're boys, you want to get forward, you want to kill some Blood Angels. That's just my guess. And then here's the D3 objective right there on top of that platform. These are all the units that I have in reserve. 2 Assault Marine squads, 2 of the Dreadnoughts, 1 of the Tactical Marine squads, and this one is currently on the table in the Rhino. Warlord trait that I rolled was Descent of Angels, which means I scattered D6 less for any jump units, so these guys would scatter D6 less. They're also going to re-roll any failed reserves, which is also good.
Apple of corn!
Can Daniel steal the initiative? He does not. Beginning of Blood Angels turn 1, drop pod assault. I gotta choose 2 of those drop pods to come on. I'm gonna choose this Furiosa Dreadnought in drop pod. I'm gonna choose this Tactical Marine Squad in drop pod. They're both gonna come on. Furiosa Dreadnought attempting to deep strike behind the Gorkanaut. Does he do it? Direct hit. Oh, that's good too. So there he is, disembarked an inch away from the rear armor of your Gorkanaut, which is rear armor 12. Holy! Tactical Marine Squad Moradis. They're going to be dropping down here, or they hope. Direct hit, yep. Mordeus has landed. Movement phase. Raphael is going to move forward 6 and another 6, and that is cruising speed. Shooting phase, we have this Furiosa Dreadnought. He's going to be shooting his, let's start with the frag cannon. Assault 2, Strength 6 rending. And for the frag cannon, we're covering 4, and that's Assault 2, so that's 8 hits on this Orc unit, but I am targeting the Gorkanaut, just so you know. Wounding on 2, 6 is rend. So we have 2 rends, and actually I think they're removed, unless they have armor. 6 is armor?
T-shirt save.
Nice! So take these 2 rends first, which means the knob needs to take them. So lookout, sir.
On a 4+? No, 2+, because he's a character.
So on a 4+.
First wound, that's a 4.
Okay, so it goes to a nearby guy.
Second one,
Nearby guy.
he is dead, and he is dead.
So the other 5, you're just going to make them on him, and these are 6 up saves. Okay, so he dies, and 3 other boys die. Now for the melt-a-shot from the Furioso into the rear armor of this Gorkanaut, hitting on a 3. Oh no! But before we move on from here, the Fray Cannon actually could glance the rear armor on 6s, so let's roll 2 there. And again, nothing. Deathwind Missile Launcher from the drop pod. It's going to target this mech with shock attack gun. A 3 to wound your mech. That's a wound. Scratch that. Let me roll to scatter first. Okay, direct hit, so that hit was still good.
4 up.
So he takes a wound.
Cool.
Now for the 2 grots, wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds, but you get a 5 up cover save.
5 up cover.
Oh!
Dang.
Both survive. Now for Tactical Marines, starting with a Heavy Flamer, hitting 9 boys. Wounding on 3s because of Heavy Flamer. Oh, that's 5 wounds. And that's the Heavy Flamer. Now for the regular Flamer.
Cool.
Covering 7. Wounding on 4s. It's 4 wounds. And that's 4 more dead.
2, and these 2 guys.
Yep. Hand Flamer on the Sergeant, covering 5 boys. Wounding on 5s. Getting 2 wounds. 2 6-up saves. 2 dead. My bad, that was AP 6, but they failed their saves anyway. So, they would have died. Now for the bolters and the rest of the Marines hitting these boys. Rapid firing, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That's 5 more that are killed. Now for this drop pod and the Deathwind Missile Launcher, we're going to go for this boy squad right in front. 12 are hit with a direct hit there. And 2 inches that away. So that moved back 2 inches, but it actually made no difference for the amount that were covered. 12 are still covered. 3s to wound these boys. Bink. T-shirt saves. 6 up. Saving 1. 5 die. Devastators down below with missile launchers. They're going to be firing at your grots with their artillery. I'm going to roll the Signum first, so on a 2-up I hit with it. That's a hit, and these are on 3+. So 3 hit in total. Strength 8 versus Toughness 7 for your artillery.
Wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. It's 2 wounds. 5 up cover! Fail both and then 1 dies. Oh! Second Devastator Squad are going to shoot their plasma cannons. Rolling for gets hot. Nothing gets hot. Let's do this. Yeah, let's put it on there so it covers that plus 2 grots. Heck, I can do that. It covers 2 grots and then 2 artillery. It's probably the best. Now there are 2 units, right?
They're an individual unit by themselves.
This whole thing is 1 unit?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll definitely do that. First one scatters back 3 inches, hitting 3. Second one, it's going to go 4 inches. That's going to scatter off. Third one. Ooh.
That's gonna go into the boys.
Covers 2 boys. And for the last one, that's a direct hit covering 4. So 6 in total on the artillery units and 2 boys down below. I need 4s to wound you. Strength 7 versus your toughness 7 with the artillery. And I get 5. 4 pluses. 5 up covers save because that AP2 shreds your armor save of 3 up. This one artillery has 1 wound left. FIL is going to move up 3 inches, flat out 3 inches. You got your killer cans there.
Whoa!
Because of the great wah band attachment, you're able to call a wah every turn, including the first. And that's what that just was. Not just because you had something in your throat. And before we forget, these boys actually need to make a leadership test because they were certainly more than 25% destroyed. And let's make that leadership test. They're okay. Same with this boy squad, because 5 died there, and there's a 20-man squad, so here we go.
Failing. Okay.
Mob rule.
Need to reroll that. It's born to fight, which means if they're locked in melee combat, they pass. That's
Since they're not locked in combat, you can re-roll it.
2 or 3.
D6 strength 4 AP hits. AP nothing hits on the unit. Breaking heads, ooh, that's 5.
5. All right.
Winning on 4s. That's a great roll.
So 4 guys, 4 6-up armors.
6 up armor. Oh. And also the third squad of boys. They
That's
fail.
a 9. Yeah. Okay. So
Mob rule?
Mob rule for 3. Breaking heads. D6. 1.
Winning on a 4.
Nothing.
Going back to movement phase here, you're just going to move these guys into coherency. That didn't come out right. Coherency. There you go.
We feel the red thirst! We're gonna kill you!
Death Dread's going to move up.
FIL screams over the Vox, "Kill the wretched greenskin brothers!"
Unit of orc boys in the middle. They're going to move forward towards this. Oh, drop pod. I guess you don't like the Deathwind missile launcher.
I do not.
I understand.
I also like the idea of blowing it up and maybe hurting some Space Marines in the process.
It's very orky. And they've moved up to the drop pod. Death Dread on this side, behind the Orc Boy squad. He's going to move closer to the Furioso Dreadnought that dropped behind. Failed his hit of a melted gun on the rear armor of that Gorkanaut, but managed to kill a bunch of the Orc Boys in the turn previous. He doesn't like that. He sees him as a threat. He's moving in. He's asking for a dance. Are they going to waltz? That's the question. Gorkanaut with sticky fingers inside. You going to pivot him? And what you gonna... Oh! Pivot it! Oh, you disembark... Oh, no! Oh, no, that Furiosa's dead. He's just totally gone.
Close up.
And you're going to pivot him back around. Killer Cans now. Going to move. Need to roll for movement. 2d6. Getting a 6. Moving freely through that terrain. Up the hill they go. Oh, they see FAL in his Rhino. And boys on this far side moving up. Now for this particular terrain, we're not going to count it as difficult. We're just going to measure the exact inches. So Gorkanaut's going to move forward. Now he was able to do that on his turn. This is it's a friendly narrative game, so that's cool. You can still move him. He's still able to do it when he activated him anyway. Death Dread with Heavy Flamer covering these Tactical Marines. I don't know why the name slipped my mind.
Death Dread, he's gonna flame us!
Winning on 3s. Oh, 5 wounds. Making this one at a time because after that it's going to be a lookout save for the Marine in front. That's a 3-up save. Saved. 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 Dead. But still, I gotta get a reaction. That was a bit lucky.
Saves. Come on, man.
Boys now are going to fire at the Tactical Marines with their shooters. 8 shots in total. Hitting on 5s. There's 3 hits. Just gonna throw in Slugger from the mech, same ballistic skill, so hitting on a 5, and that's a hit.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. Getting 3. Starting with a flamer there, 3-up save. Saved. Nope. And then now we lookout, sir, the sergeant. That's a lookout, sir, and now a save. That's a save.
The Gorkonaut's gonna shoot his Death Storm Mega Shooter.
Into the squad of Devastators in the back with the plasma cannons. Heavy 3d6 shots. Whoa, 13. Hitting on 5s. Ooh. Wounding on 2s with 5 wounds. That's 5 wounds. Whoa. Now I'm just gonna make the 3-up saves here. And 3 die. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. 2 twin link big shooters now from the Gorkonaut into the same unit of Devastators. Hitting on 5s, but re-rolling for misses. That's 2 hits so far. That's statistical. Can these other 4 get anything? And for the re-roll, getting another 2, so 4 hits in total. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. And we got 3-up saves now. And 3-up saves we get.
Nice.
And rocket launches. You got 2 of them? Mm-hmm. Hitting on 5s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds. 5-up cover save. Let's see if we can make them. Just made 1. 1 dies. Shooting phase. These boys are going to move up. They run 2 inches. 3 killicans now, shooting their weapons into the Rhino with FIL and squad inside.
Grots.
Strength 8, AP3, rocket launches. Hitting on 4s because Grots are manning. And that's 1 hit. 3 to glance. That's a pen. And rolling on the pen chart here. Getting a 2, that is shaken. I lose a hull point, but let's see if the guys inside snap shoot. I need to pass a leadership test for that, and I do. Grot artillery is going to fire now. Gets hot. It does not get hot. You cover all 5 with a direct hit. And you don't get a direct hit. Using an ammo run to reroll. Okay.
That's off.
That's going to miss, yeah.
Okay.
Now for the shock attack gun.
Into the same unit of Devastators. That's a big blast. Rolling for the strength. 2d6 strength. Getting strength 9. Ooh, that's good. Now rolling to scatter. And oh boy. That's
Spending an ammo runt. I have 2 on him.
Using his ammo runts again. He's gonna scatter again.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Actually,
That's 1 inch off.
Yeah, so you hit 4 instead of 5.
Yeah.
Scratch that. It's a large blast. You actually hit them all. 2s to wound. Getting 5. These Marines are going to live to fight another day by going to ground. 4-up cover save here. Can we make it? Oh, I didn't even need to go to ground. So 2 die. End of the shooting phase. Going to do some leadership checks for this Devastator unit with the missile launchers. They pass. Plasma gun. He passes. Now for the Orc boys, or the knobs rather. With your war boss, Sticky Fingers. He's going to charge this very dangerous drop pod. And you need an inch. I think they make it. I think they all make it. Yeah, they make it. And yes. Def Dread now needing an inch. You can't possibly fail, so there you go with their 8. Korn wants it. Actually, I'm going to overwatch you, definitely. Here's the Fray Cannon, D3 for both. Okay, so that's 4 shots. 6s to glance. Why am I rolling your dice? Looking for 3 Market Daves here, Daniel. If I get them, then no more Dreadnought. No more Def Dread. Are you happy?
That would be horrible.
Would it?
Not happy.
It wouldn't be so horrible. I think it'd be pretty good.
But then I'd have to deal with the Dreadnought in my back line, and you're just going to flat cannon me the entire game. That'd be horrible.
You got an answer for everything. Come on, 6s! Come on, 6s! Ah, nothing. Not a single one. Now for the Melta, though. Okay, saving grace. Do we do it? 6 for Melta. Nope. Now on this side of the battlefield, we have this Def Dread declaring an assault against these technical Marines. We'll throw a crack grenade in your face, his Overwatch. Hitting on a 6. Oh, of course, this hit. Save. And another 6 to glance. Nothing. 4-inch charge. Do you make it? Do you make it? Yeah, it's a little bit of making it. Now for the boys. Oh, seeking vengeance, are they? Seeking vengeance? Do they? No, they make it. They're only an inch away anyway. It doesn't matter. Now for this boy squad into the drop pod. Do you make it with your 1 inch? Yeah, Korn wants it. Yes. Now for this side of the battlefield, these killicans. They're gonna charge this Rhino with FIL inside. I will overwatch with his plasma pistol.
Somebody dies, right?
Needing a 6. Come on, come on. Oh, and it gets hot too. 2-up save. Oh, made it. Artificer armor.
Blasted weapon! Come on!
Now for a crack grenade, I'll throw a crack grenade at you, hitting on 6, that's a miss. Now for the charge, considering that you're in terrain there, it's going to be a 10-inch charge. 2 dice. Whoa!
Almost had it.
So close. Starting with this assault right here, between the Furiosa Dreadnought plus your Dread, your Death Dread, I go first, but you Hammer of Wrath me.
They strength 8, I believe. Let me check to make sure.
Which does nothing, because it pings off the front armor 13, your base strength 5, so I'll attack you. I'm 4 attacks here with the Furioso, hitting you on 3s because I have a higher weapon skill. Are you ready for it? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. With 1! It'll happen with 1! Now you're front number 12 and I'm a strength 10, so that's a 3 to pen. That's a pen! Oh, lucky. Adding 1 to the pen chart because of AP 2. Let's see if I can do something. Stunned! So your 4 attacks are now 3 because you're stunned and you're hitting on 4s. And you get nada. And that's okay, I'm okay with this. That's how I felt, except for 1. Did we do it like, hey, yeah, how's it going? Yeah, we're about to fight. Okay, I'm not ready yet. Okay, I'll tie my shoe, yeah. Now for these boys attacking this drop pod, which is completely immobilized and basically inert. Now for the knobs attacking, you have a number of attacks there. You're strength 7 on the charge with those guys. And 5s. You need 5s. To do something. To glance. Nothing. It's awesome. I gotta get your I gotta see what your smile looks like.
It's so bad. All my orcs are just walking up and smacking things with pool noodles. It's horrible.
Now for Sticky Fingers, he's going to attack. He's strength 8 on the charge. Let's see if he can do something here. You need 4s. Okay, you get 2 pens and a glance. So this thing is dead. Now adding 2 to the pen chart because it's open top, plus its AP2 weapon, and it doesn't blow up.
Okay.
You're lucky.
Cool.
That is first blood for the orcs! Your mech's gonna issue a challenge I'll accept with my sergeant, and we've moved into base contact here. I'm going to pile in at my initiative step at my initiative. Actually, he can go there. I am a veteran sergeant with my sergeant. I'm hitting you on 4s. Oh boy. Wounding you on 4s. That's
a mark of day.
a wound. So 1 wound. Does your mech have 1 wound or 2?
He's got 1, so he's dead.
He's dead. Oh, he won a challenge! No Chaos Boon though, because of the Blood Angels. 6 attacks into the boys now. 1 attack each. Hitting on 4s. That's a little better. Wounding on 4s. 2 wounds. T-shirt saves! 2 deaths! That's death and death.
These 2 guys die. This guy will go back.
And this one Marine will throw a crack grenade into the face of that Death Dread, and that's a hit. And let's see if I get another 6 here. No, I don't. Now for your attacks back, just the regular boy. Alright, now you're a shooter boy, so 3 attacks. Hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3. No, 4s.
4s. On charge.
1. 3-up save. Jay! Wrong time to wink! 4 attacks on the charge from the knob now. Strength 5, but you're hitting on 4s first. 2 hits, and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Regular 3-up power armor saves. Come on, come on. Oh, 1 more dies.
You're rolling 1s on those.
Now for the Death Dread into the Blood Angel Tactical Marine Squad. Hitting on 4s. 2s. Oh, that's 1. Actually worked. Wounding on a 2. Get a 1. Jay, this is where you wink. Oh. Yeah. Something else that we need to do is actually the Hammer of Wrath for the Death Dread. So let's go ahead and do that now before we forget. Wounding on a 3 because it's strength 5. That's a wound. And I'll roll a save. That's a save. And that is actually a tied combat. So we're just going to go ahead and bink. And I'll move in here. And you move in there. Death Dread's going to kill everybody eventually, but at least I can get some boys in the process. Now for this unit of boys hitting the drop pod, there's only one thing that can actually hurt it, which is the boss, Knob, the Power Claw, strength 9 on the charge. 4 attacks, Auto hits, so... Oh! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! 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 Beginning of the turn now, rolling for reserves. Because of Descent of Angels, I can reroll failed reserves for these 2 units of jump units. So for the first one right here, I'm going to reroll that, and they're coming on. Second unit, they're coming on. Regular Dreadnought, coming on. Everything else is coming on now. And because of Locator Beacon, which I upgraded on this drop pod, these 2 units of Assault Marines do not scatter within 6 inches. They're going to go right there. There's 4 Meltas pointing at the front armor of your Gorkanaut. Let's see if he can survive this onslaught. Now for the Dreadnought, he's gonna attempt to drop right there. That's a direct hit. And this is attempt number 2 with his Melta into the rear armor of the Gorkanaut. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna back up a bit, and I'm gonna measure this so it's good, but I'm gonna make it so it's 12 inches away from your guys. I'm shaken so I can still move. Going to the shooting phase, I'm going to shoot, let's see here, you know what? I'm going to shoot the Melta from this Dreadnought into the rear armor of this Gorkanaut first. Hitting on a 3. Jay! I sense that you love life a lot right now.
Like a little bit.
This is a little bit. Now for this unit of Assault Marines, they got 2 Meltas shooting at the Gorkanaut. Let's do it. We can do 2 hits. 2 hits. Are you joking? Ah, come on! Are you happy?
Not a single melt of this game.
No, not a single one. It's not even one. Now for this unit, there's 3 more Meltas. 2 regular Meltas and an Infernal Pistol. Let's do the Infernal Pistol first. Let's give him the glory. Let's see if he can do it. Hitting on a 3. The other 2 Meltas? Something's bound to hit. Oh, 1 finally hit! That's just 1! I need a 5 to glance here on 2 dice. So I'm looking for a 6s here. Okay, 6 plus. Okay, I have to get your face here, because I would get your face if something had
Oh my god.
happened to you.
Too good.
And it's good. It's good for business, I think. Yeah, I'm feeling
They're
it.
good for business.
Well, you know what? I got these 3 missile launchers that are going to go into the Gorkanaut. They can hit you. Okay, so 1 hit, and I'm looking for a 6. 6 to glance. 5 pens. That's nothing! Now for the Devastator with the plasma cannon. He's going to roll to get hot. He's targeting the artillery. He does not get hot. I'll go right there and cover those 2 as well. And oh my goodness.
6 inches this way.
That might clip him.
Yeah.
I think it actually will get the him.
So it's here.
Yeah.
We're going down.
So that's a miss. I'm gonna Deathwind missile launcher you. Right there. That's gonna be some fun.
Actually, you wiped out some already, so I forgot about this.
Let's see if it scatters. It doesn't scatter.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s. That's not bad. T-shirt saves. Excellent. 8 deaths. Oh, that's a beautiful day. That feels really good. So, some sort of success this turn. I'm gonna shoot the plasma pistol into the Killican from Aphael. That's a hit. And I think I'm looking for a 4 here to glance. So a 5 would pen. That's perfect.
Just a walker.
He's a vehicle, so he's in plain sight there. So we're gonna do adding 1 to the result. And this is gonna be glorious, because we're gonna roll a 6. He's shaking. That's all the firing. Let's go to the assault phase. Aphael, he's pretty angry. Before we do that, we're going to do a leadership test on these boys here. And they pass. Going to the assault phase now, starting with this tactical marine unit. I'm going to start with the sergeant. He's going to attack your boys. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. There's 2 wounds, 2 deaths. Slicing through their armor with his
He's dead, and the
blade.
knob is down to 1 wound. We can just keep that in mind.
Oh, gotcha. He's a knob. Okay.
Yep.
3 more Marines then are going to attack the knob, hitting on 4s. It's 2, wounding on 4s. Nothing. Crack grenade from this 1 Marine into the Death Dread. That's a hit. And never mind, that's actually a miss because a weapon skill on a Death Dread is 4. So that's a miss. The knob attacks, 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. It's a wound. And that's a save.
Cool.
So he actually has 5 attacks right now. Right?
I believe so. Attack space +1/+1.
Because he has 3 close combat arms? Yeah. Okay.
And he has 3 attack space.
Hitting on 4s? That's what we wanted. More so. Can you get those ones again? Okay, so it's 2 deaths.
Yeah.
2 regular Marines. And that's 2 again. We're tied. This combat with the Orks versus the drop pod. 3 attacks from the knob. Auto hitting. And needing a 4 to glance. That's nothing.
It's strength 9 on...
On the charge. Right now, strength 8, right?
Oh, yeah.
Furioso versus Def Dread. I'm going to attack you first at higher initiative. Hitting on 3s. Come on. And needing a 3. Oh, come on! Come on! So he actually has 4 attacks, not 3. That was wrong last time. So, alright. Let's see what you get. You need 4s to hit me. That's 3 hits. Let's see if we could do something. You need a 4 to pen. You get a pen and a pen! 2 pens. Nice and nice. I am shaken. Because you're adding 1, still shaken. Gorkanaut is going to start by doing what? It's not like anything is a threat to you around you. And the boys on top holding this objective, they're just going to move a little bit forward. Move all up on the same level. And there! Killer cans now, moving through difficult terrain, getting a 3! Warboss and his unit, they've moved out a little bit. They have that dreadnought in their sights.
Yeah.
Killer cans in the shooting phase, gonna fire 3 rocket launches into this rhino. And they're going to miss, except for 1.
2.
Oh yeah, Grots. Never mind, 2 hits. 3's to glance. 2's, or 1's. Okay, that's 1 pen. What happens on the pen? That's a weapon destroyed. No more bolter.
Is it +2 or just +1?
Well, what are you, rocket?
Yeah.
AP3, nothing. Plus nothing.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Deathstorm Mega Shooter now from the Gorkanaut is going to shoot into this squad of Assault Marines because you have an Infernal Pistol there on the Sergeant, so that's why they're a bigger threat. Technically, they're a bigger threat, not actually a bigger threat. This is 3, so you get 10 shots. Hitting up 5s. Okay, that's 3. 4 shots, actually.
Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. That's 2 wounds. 3 up saves. Oh, Jay! Jay, that's the wrong time! 2 rocket launches. Hitting on 5s. Oh, come on! What? No! No! Well, I gotta go to ground here, otherwise I'm dead. So I gotta go to ground. 6s. Well, okay. Well, so that's a death, and it... I guess I can look out start too. I already rolled, whatever. There you go, death. 6 big shooter shots.
Twin linked.
Twin linked as well, hitting on 5s and re-rolling half. That's very good so far. You'll get 1 more. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, 3 up saves, and saved. Plus a Scorcha! Whoa! You should have done that first. 1 hit. Wounding on a...
It's strength 5.
Oh, okay, so that's a wound.
Okay.
3 up save. Saved! These Orc boys up top holding that objective will fire at the Assault Marine squad down below, the 5-man squad. 14 shots from the shooters. Woo! Wounding on 4s. 2. 3 up save. 2 saves. Grot artillery now gonna fire into the Devastators. These Devastators, to be exact. Hitting all 3 with a direct hit. Getting a direct hit. Strength 8 AP2, so 2's the wound. 2. 5 up cover save. 2 saves.
Nice.
Shock attack gun now! Strength first, roll doubles. Oh, strength 4. This is better than nothing. Direct hit, you get all 3.
Or I haven't... Pulling scatter first.
Right. And yeah, you get it.
Force to wound.
2. 3 up save. Oh,
I
1.
get armor, because it's AP2. Shock attack gun.
Oh, it is, isn't it? So that means 2 die. End of the shooting phase now. Leadership test on the Devastator. He's fine. On this Assault Marine, he's fine. Gorkanaut into this Assault Marine now in the Assault phase. I can Overwatch with his Melta.
Ooh.
Needing a 6. Nope, not quite. Needing a 5-inch charge. Getting a 7. And he's in. Now for War Boss, Sticky Fingers. Assaulting the Dreadnought, I will Overwatch. Melta, hitting on a 6, that's a miss. Needing 2 inches, getting an 8. Oh, Corn! Everybody's in and wrapping around. Killicans now against this Rhino. I'm going to Overwatch again. That's from the Plasma. This is the crack. Nothing. Inches, but you're in terrain, so we're at 10 inches.
If only that, here we go.
Now for the combat. Are you issuing a challenge?
No.
Then I'll issue a challenge against you.
Cool, I'll take it.
Hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Winning on 4s. Nice!
Hey.
He dead. You slice your armor. Power armor. Now for a crack grenade from one of the other Marines. That's a miss. So technically my sergeant would have had to go on and base to base with your knob there, and I would have had to move over with him. So 2 of my Marines are in base contact with your dread, so you can attack back. 5 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Missing with all but 2. 2's to wound. Get a 1. 2 death. And my sergeant is still alive to fight another day. You win by 1, so I gotta roll. I pass.
I locked in melee.
We are locked. Gorkanaut, Hammer of Wrath on this Assault Marine. Hammer of Wrath first.
Strength 8.
Okay, and here's the save. Save. Initiative 1.
Hitting on 4s, I want to say, because it's...
Any wounding on 2s at AP1?
Yeah, it's
I'm
AP1.
just gonna remove him unless you get 4 1s. Oh, it happened once this game already.
Let's see, let's find out.
Okay.
Oh,
And that's the last one. Orc Boys versus Drop Pod. Let's see if they can do anything here.
The
Knob?
knob has 3 attacks.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, hitting on 4.
Oh, it's auto hit because it's thing, but
Oh yeah, that's
so you get a pen
okay.
and adding 2 to this result. He explodes. Oh, good. He explodes. How far? How far? How far? An inch. I'm gonna roll the wounded here. I need 4s. I get 2.
T-shirt.
T-shirts. Don't get any 6s. 2 die.
Here.
And that's that. Now let's do the Furioso. So your war boss actually has the same initiative as me, initiative 4. So you can go ahead and roll first. 5 attacks, hitting on 4s. Oh, yeah. So that was actually hit because you're higher weapon skill than me. Your weapon skill 6. So you need 5s to glance. 1 pen. What happens on the pen chart? Adding 1, that's shaken. Now he attacks back, hitting on 4s. Nope, hitting on 3s because majority weapon skill is 5. Oh, okay, hitting on 4s then. Getting 1! Winning on a 2. That's 1 death. Death. Other boss knob? What is he?
He has a big chopper. So he's going to be striking in his initiative, which is 3, with strength 8 on the charge.
So you actually strength 7 on the charge.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. So you're going to hit on 4s. There's going to be 3 hits. Glancing on 6s, getting nothing.
Nothing.
Now for your Power Claw, strength 9 on the charge, hitting on 4s. 3 hits, needing 4s to glance. 1 glance. That's excellent, he's still alive. Now for this combat between my Furioso and your Death Dread. Can I get more than 1 hit on you? Yes, I get 4 hits!
Hey!
3s to pen. 2 pens, so he's wrecked. And for the explosions, any 6s he'll explode. He explodes.
Ooh.
How far? An inch. And he's removed because he explodes. Awesome. And I'm going to consolidate. An inch. Gonna move back 6 inches.
pivot a bit, and Raphael and his unit will disembark. So they are disembarking, and I'm actually separating from the unit, so Raphael is by himself right now. Assault squad, they're going to jump into this terrain right here. And let's do some dangerous terrain tests. For the two regular guys, they're both fine. For the two Meltas, they're both fine. For the sergeant, he's fine. Provided I don't scatter, I'll hit 6 guys, and that's a direct hit. 3's to wound. 3 wounds. What we're counting down is non-cover, so...
T-shirt.
Oh, of course. 2 orcs die. Now for this tactical marine squad over here, we have a heavy flamer that's going to go hit your kilocan. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why I'm rolling 2 dice. I should only roll 1, but either way, I don't get you.
Here.
I'll throw a crack grenade at you. That misses too. Plasma pistol from Raphael into this kilocan. That's a gets hot. 2 up save. That's a save. Plasma cannon now from the Devastator into this Orc Boy squad. Let's see if I get a direct hit. That's... no, hold on. I'm rolling for gets hot. It's early. That's gets hot. It doesn't get hot. And for the scatter, it goes 2 inches that away. That covers 4 wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. 4 deaths. Missile launcher is going to target the same squad of boys. And he'll get all of them if he gets a direct hit. That's not direct at all. That's way off. And in the shooting phase, leadership on these orc boys. They pass. Now for the assault phase, these assault marines are going to move in. They're going to do a disordered charge.
Can't overwatch because they're both template.
Alright. And they think they make it. Now for this dreadnought, this Furioso, he's going to be... boop, he's going to come in. Start with this battle right here. I'm going to issue a challenge. My sergeant. Do you accept with your mech?
Yeah, I accept with my big mech.
Okay. My sergeant's going to be attacking your mech in the challenge here. He's got 4 attacks on the charge. He hits you on 4s. That's 1 hit. He's got Furious Charge because he's a Blood Angel. And so he's going to be attacking, or wounding on 3s, and that's a wound. 6 up save on the big mech. And is that the death?
That's death.
That's a death! That's a kill point! Now I'm hitting you on...
Weapon skill 2, so like...
so 3s.
3s.
That's a decent roll. Majority toughness now?
2.
Wounding you on 2s, okay. That's 5 wounds. And Grots don't have saves. And this is only 3 up against shooting. Wow, okay. I'm going to consolidate out of line of sight to shooting. Consolidating the Assault Marines, 4 inches. Now for this combat, my sergeant does have a melted bomb, but you attack me first at initiative 2. 5 attacks hitting on 4s. That, okay, 4 hits. 2's a wound and death. Yes, I'm dead. No chance. Consolidate the Death Dread. 3 inches.
I'll just...
Now for the Furioso. He's going to Hammer of Wrath. And he does. Now that is Sticky Fingers, so you're going to look out for that on a 2+. Oh, he takes it. Now what's his save? 4 up?
4 up.
Can he make it? Oh, he gets wounded by the Hammer of Wrath.
Strength 10?
No.
Just...
But he's got a 5 up, feel no pain. Let's see if he can actually make it. Nope. Jay really wants him to be wounded. So he's down to 2 wounds. Furioso's base strength 6, so that definitely wounds him. Red Thirst in this Furioso, I attack you first. I'm higher initiative with 5 attacks on the charge, hitting you on 4s. It's 4 hits.
Probably gonna get more with it.
Wounding on 2s. 4 wounds. So those strength 10 AP2 attacks, they slice through everything. You don't get your feel no pain because instant killing. Although your war boss is Eternal Warrior, you take the first 2 wounds, the other 2 go on the other 2. So that completely wipes them out. And that is awesome. No invuln saves anywhere, so that's just a dead war boss. Warlord kill. No. Consolidate this Dreadnought, consolidate this Furioso Dreadnought 4 inches.
So then,
Before I forget, we're gonna do a leadership test on those guys. They should have made it at the end of the last shooting phase, and they fail. They fail. And how far do they? Or breaking heads? Or mob rule?
yeah.
6.
6. I'm gonna re-roll that because that's squabble and you need 10 or more units to do that. Come on, 2. Okay, that's squabble also. So they fail. At least, yeah.
Running 2d6. That's 12 inches. And there they are. That still wouldn't have affected my Dreadnought, my Furiosa. He still would have charged your mech, or your HQ, your Sticky Fingers War Boss. So now you're gonna roll to see if they regroup.
Mm-hmm.
And do they regroup? No. And they keep on running. How far? Another 5 inches.
Run away!
Killer cans are gonna move through difficult terrain. How far do they go? 4 inches. A little bit closer. Death Dread on the far side, close to the Gorkanaut. It's gonna move up a bit. Gorkanaut. Oh, turning around. He doesn't like what the Furiosa just did. Boys on top of this platform, you're gonna move them a bit so they get a bit of a cover save. There's line of sight covering as well, so take that as a yes. And kick this Grog off. This Grog is just there for show. He's not actually there. He's there guarding the Promethean.
From all the Space Marines.
We're gonna die. Death Dread is gonna run. How far does he run? 6 inches. What is he do? Okay, you know, we gotta put all the mini wargaming dice. He's stealing the glory. Oh!
I'll run right up there.
Killer cans are gonna shoot at the captain, Captain Raphael, because he has so wisely detached from his unit. Rocket launches, hitting on 4s. Okay, 1 hit, wounding on a 2. Bink. That's a wound. He's got a 4-up invuln save. If he fails this, he's dead. That's not good for business, man.
You have a 2-up armor before that, though. It's AP3.
I have a 2-up armor. If I fail this, I'm dead. Oh man, I totally forgot. Thanks for reminding me. He does have Artificer armor. Okay, alright. Brain fart. Here we go. Good. Gorkanaut's gonna shoot his Deathstorm Mega Shooter at the Dreadnought right in front of him. The Furiosa Dreadnought's behind that Dreadnought. So at the Dreadnought in front. Mm-hmm. And 3d6 for shots. And that is decent.
12.
Here we are. Here we are! Oh, that's 4. Yeah, just realized that's strength 6 against front armor 13. It's okay. I like the sound of ping, ping, ping. Mm-hmm. So that does nothing. For those of you who have commented, that does nothing! You're right. 2 rocket launches now. Those can do something. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit. And on a 5 you glance. 6 you pen. Do you get it? That's a 3. That's not. Assault phase then. Gorkanaut will charge the Death Dread. Oh, I just called him a Death Dread. No, he's a Dreadnought. He's gonna Overwatch though with his Melta. Hitting on a 6. Nope. And he's only an inch away. He's in. Killicans are charging Raphael. So I'm gonna Overwatch with this plasma pistol. 3rd time's a charm. It's not gonna get hot. It's going to get a 6. Oh, and he gets a 6! It's a 4 to glance, so needing a 5. That depends! So he only has 2 hull points, so that means he's dead, but he might explode and get my guy, so does he explode? No. In the moment when it matters most, Raphael destroys this Killican, making your charge range harder. Cowardly Grots. Okay, or, yeah.
On a 3-up, they're not shaken anything less they are.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so they're shaken. So that's 7, but plus you're in terrain, so that's a 9-inch charge. Oh, you still make it! And they are in. I just slid this rock to the side to compensate for wobbly model syndrome. Mm-hmm. But he's in. Let's go straight to this. You get a Hammer of Wrath with him.
Strength 5, so winning on a 3.
That's a wound. Go up save. That's a save. So I'm initiative 1 because I'm going to use my Melta Bomb. Mm-hmm. And you're initiative 2, so you attack me first, 3 attacks each. Hitting on 5s. You get 3 hits! Oh no! Winning on 2s. Okay, 2 wounds. Now this is the 4-up invuln save. Let's see if we can get it. Nice! Save both. Now for the melta bomb. I'm gonna hit you on a 3. Yep. 3 to glance on 2 dice. That's a pen. Adding 2 to the result on the pen chart. Getting mobilized. And that's the end of that combat. Going over to the Gorkanaut and the Dreadnought. Hammer of Wrath first from the Gorkanaut. And...
Strength 8, so 5s to glance.
Yep. Nothing. Blood Angel Dreadnought has higher initiative, so I'll attack you first. I have higher weapon skill, so I'm hitting you on a 3. So that's 2 hits. 13 front armor, I need a 4 to pen. Getting 1 pen. I'm hoping for a 6 here, because I'm adding 1 to the result. If I get a 6, no more Gorkanaut. Let's do it. Oh, but he's immobilized. That's a big deal. So, you attack me now. Would have been 5 attacks, but now it's 4 because you're immobilized. And you hit me on 4s. So that's 3 hits, and I'm probably dead. 4s to pen, I only have 1 whole point left. There's your 1. Ooh. But do you explode him? Because he might kill your orcs.
AP 1, so this is +2?
Yep. No, you don't reach your orcs. And the Gorkanaut cannot consolidate, he is immobilized. And on that note, Daniel is agreeing to call it. The score is 7 to 2? 1?
3.
To 3? It would have been 3. For victory points, click on the link below to see the post-game show discussion for this battle report.
Vault members, click on the link below to see our next matchup. It will be 1,850 points of Loyalist World Eaters versus Khorne Demonkin. My opponent will be Doug, President of Table War. If you guys haven't seen him before, well, maybe it's because you haven't bought a fat mat. Ooh, see what I did there?
I saw that.
Yeah,
That
it was pretty clever.
Smooth.
You like it?
Smooth.
Like your hair, man.
Thank you.
It's going to be banter heavy, as you can see, because Doug is fluent in the language of banter, and it's pretty awesome.
It's my first language.
It actually, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, yeah. You learn English and then Swedish and then German after that. So.
Words are hard, but
Husen,
good.
Hudden?
Put the Space Marine on the table.
You guys have been warned. Lots of banter. But anyway, click on the link below for this next matchup. It will be in the vault. If you're not a vault member, sign up for a 7-day free trial to the MiniWarGaming Vault so that you can see that battle report. We will be fighting on the
Planet Tordine.
Planet Tordine. We got a special narrative scenario prepared especially for you, and we are very, very excited. It will include these Loyalist World Eaters against the Khorne Demonkin. You can only imagine why. Why is any of it happening?
Take a guess.
There is a good guess, and you might be close.
Might have the word blood.
You might be so far off. Yeah. But looking at the color of your shirt, I'm guessing there's some blood.
There's going to be some blood.
Yeah, blood. There will be blood.
There will be blood.
Daniel Day-Lewis style. You kind of look like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Got the beard going. I didn't shave it before.
No, it didn't look like you did. And yeah, it's all good. Click on the link below. We'll see you in the next Bat Rep. Happy wargaming.